List over.
Tomorrow is the day when the no confidence motion meeting has been fixed. Yesterday, we had filed the writ petition. Am I audible, my lord?
Yes, yes.
Yesterday, we had filed the writ petition, having come to learn about the same the day prior. Our writ petition was dismissed. The small question which comes is that for a municipal board, no confidence of a vice chairman, all the commissioners have to be put to notice. One ex officio commissioner has not been put to notice. Mr. Honorable MP, Mr. Procedural, whether it vitiates the meeting. That's all, my lord. May I have no other way to go. Would my lordship permit me at 2 o'clock with a further request, since the certified copy we had applied, but it's not available at the moment, a leave to that extent, my lord. Otherwise, I have no way to go.
No,
I take a chance, my lord.
No confidence has been dismissed.
No.
No confidence motion has been moved.
Not moved. It used to be moved tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Prior to the moving, there's a requirement in law that a notice must be given to the commissioners.
You are not confident of yourself.
Well, my lord,
Otherwise, you will say, do whatever you want. I have the majority.
now here is a case
You
where
are not
my
confident.
lord, here is a case where majority would not come into play.
Why?
The law says 28(2) of the Municipal Act says that 50%, not less than half of the members should have supported the resolution, voted in favor. So total members 14. 7 should say yes. Then doesn't matter whether who says no. Now 6 in my favor, 7 in their favor. This makes the amount the number of 13. But there are 14. So if Mr. Bodole walks in and votes in my favor, then 45B is attracted, which says when there is a tie, there will be a casting vote or second vote. My lord, if that is not done, then my chance of the second vote is gone. I'll be thrown out. It's a democratic process, my lord. After 93rd amendment or 74th amendment of the Constitution, the Act was amended. To that extent, the ex-officio member has a right to vote, or High Court has upheld. To that extent, I take a chance, when I bow down to your lordship, my lord. Only a chance for that.
Ex officio member
Has a right to vote, my lord.
who is not elected.
Yes. Has a right to vote.
His office.
You want to take the help of ex officio member.
No. If the ex-officio member walks in and comes to
Yeah.
this side, then even if they're reaching
This side, that side, your side.
my side, then even if they're reaching 745 be attracted, casting vote in second vote is coming up.
You don't have the confidence, you don't enjoy the confidence in elected members, but you want to go take the help of the ex officio member.
Can a member be left out? An official notice. That's the question I put to myself, my lord. I take a chance, I have to walk out on the floor test. But would my lord permit me to
We'll
that?
set it aside on Monday. We'll ask to have a press no confidence.
But that
What
can
is
be done
that
even now.
urgent?
My lord, lordship, hold it, stalls it for a moment, my lord. I'm a democratic person. I'll
You
face the
can
floor
say
test.
that or whatever is done will be provisional. Don't declare the result. Monday declare the result after hearing.
Then would my lord be pleased to take up the matter at 2 o'clock? That much and no further. Some constitutional sanctity to that, my lord.
You try by 1 o'clock.
I'm grateful, my lord, deeply.
1
Obliged.
o'clock. If it
Obliged. I'll
passes
get it on board before
deadline 1 o'clock, then you miss your
But
chance.
the entire team will be on the board, my lord. Lordship, obliged.
May I please, Lordship? My
Yes.
appointment has been cancelled, my lord, set aside by the Learned Singles as Lordship.
So what can be done? You will file. We'll take it up.
File, Lordship, my lord.
Monday.
May I pray for my lord,
Monday.
Monday, Lordship, emergency is there. Order
Monday.
is going to be from my
Monday.
Lordship.
Huh? Monday. What is the problem with Monday?
Monday, my lord, it may be listed, directed to be listed Monday, Lordship. My lord,
Directly subject to absence of any defect.
yes, Lordship.
Monday.
Yes, number has been,
Subject-
my lord. Case is,
Subject to absence of any defect.
my lord, appeal has been numbered, Lordship. already.
Whatever it is. Whatever it is.
Obliged, Lordship.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship,
Item number 66 of the additional hearing list, my lord. My lord,
What is the additional hearing list today?
that matter is fixed today.
Oh, I see. You have some difficulty.
My lord, I don't have any difficulty, but my lord, MS Zahan, my lord, she informed me, my lord, over telephone, my lord, due to her ailment, my lord, she could not come.
What happened, ailment? What ailment she is suffering from? She was alive, kicking yesterday, very active. But anyway, we are human beings, mortals. We don't know what happens. All human mortals. That is why we are called mortal, not immortal. Killing his wife because of 2 lakh rupees. Something like
Yes, that case, my lord.
that case.
Yes.
Okay. Then next.
My lord, from 6th, my lord, 6 to 9, my lord, I'll be out of station. Can we have it on 11th, my lord? It's a hearing day, my lord.
11th of
11th of this December, my lord.
11th of December.
Yes.
Please check your calendar.
Oh, sorry. 11th is Sunday.
I know you are a
13th,
very
13th,
hard-working person.
13th, my lord.
You work also on Sunday as a lawyer. We know that, but we can't do that in the court. Yes. When will you are?
13th, my lord.
13.
13th.
13 is okay.
Yes, my lord.
13 number is not considered auspicious by many. When I in the hotel, I went, I know 13 number lift. 11, 12 and 14. Is it okay for you? I have no problem.
No issue, my lord.
Okay,
No
very
issue.
well. 13 number.
Obliged.
13.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, item number 18, your lordship.
What do you want? Quickly.
Yes,
What
my
do you
lord,
want?
the English council is out.
What
of
do you want?
session, my lord.
Adjournment?
Yes, my lord.
Okay. On the prayer line council. Yes. Any adjournment?
Item number 17.
17 on the prayer so. Yes, next. Yes, next. Okay, call out.
Daily list for motion item number 1.
Yes, item number 1. Siddiq. LCR is here. What to do?
My lord.
Fix for hearing? Any?
No, my lord, fixed for hearing.
Okay. In the records, you can receive the matter will list for hearing. Yes, next. Item number 2.
Item number 2.
Sarifa.
May I plead the Lord?
Yes.
My lord, this petition belongs to category, my lord, A and C.
What is ANC?
Father, my lord,
Picked some
deposed
categories earlier.
and the relative, neighbor.
Who had deposed father, mother, brothers.
Oh, that one.
My
We
lord,
will take it in regular course because it doesn't make.
So mother had appeared.
father has appeared,
Father appeared.
my lord, as a OP number 2.
Father, your stepfather or real father?
No, real father,
Real father.
real father,
The real father has appeared, so he knows his own creation.
my lord,
Okay. Notice record interim.
my lord. Asu,
Next.
Item number 3.
Item number 3. Yes.
My lord.
Samiran,
My lord. My lord, in this case, the brother appeared, my lord.
brother.
Yes, my lord.
Own brother or
The
step brother?
Own brother,
Own brother.
my lord.
Elder or younger?
A younger brother. same
Aha,
father.
younger, that's the problem. Younger, he was not born when the elder sister was born.
At
So
least-
that whatever he knows, he hears evidence. This is your sister. He has not seen. Yes.
My lord, at this stage, I'm just pressing for interim, my lord.
Okay. Notice record interim.
Item number 4.
My lord.
Yes.
In this case, my lord, again,
Nur Jahan,
the brother appeared, the cousin appeared,
cousin appeared.
my lord. Cousin also appeared, the Gabura also appeared.
Gabura.
Insurance certificate.
Notice that.
Notice record interim. Yes.
Highly offended.
Item number 5.
Lal Bhanu.
Lordship,
Yes.
illegal reference by the Tribunal Dhuburi, Lordship kindly call for the LCR report and.
How do you say it is illegal?
Because he emphasized that I am the daughter of Akbar. Actually, I am not daughter of Akbar. I am the daughter of Taleb Ali,
Taleb Ali.
Lordship.
How do you know that you're the daughter of Taleb Ali? Who
I
told
have
you?
produced some authenticated document, Lordship.
What authentic document?
66 voter list.
But how do you know that he is your father?
Lordship, I have
Somebody
some-
told you or you know yourself? Somebody must have told you that he is your father. Who told you?
some authenticated document I have submitted. So, Lordship, my humble prayer before your Lordship, kindly call for the LCR and kindly protect interims, Lordship. That cannot be arrested me.
Okay. Notice record. Yes, next.
Item number 6.
Kulsum.
Yeah, please, Lord.
Yes.
My lord, contested case, my lord.
Hmm.
My lord, only the proceeding deposed, my lord. My lord, he exhibited Zomabundi copy, my lord, where his name has been recorded as in place of his father, my lord.
He's or her, we are Kulsum Begum.
Yes,
You are
ma'am.
Kulsum Begum.
Yes.
Her, no?
And
You-
total list of 1965-70, my lord, exhibited, my lord.
Nobody
where
appeared. No, nobody appeared. Why?
Only the proceeding, my lord.
Only the proceeding.
Yes, my lord.
Why nobody else was
Originally-
there? Huh?
Originally, my lord, she hailed from Muamari, Nogao, my lord. But in the year 2002, my lord,
Can you show us any document that you are the daughter of so and so?
my lord, that is Zomabundi copy at page 30.
Jamabundi is there.
Yes,
Okay.
that was exhibited.
We'll examine that. Yes. Yes. Yes.
My lord, she is in jail, my lord. Problem is that.
How long she has been jailed?
She was, my lord, arrested on 28th.
Again, you are saying he.
On the
you
day of-
keep on changing his
She, my
her
lord.
gender.
She, my lord.
She.
Yeah. On the day of judgment, my lord.
When?
28/9/2020.
Before her, Mr. Lani Council also, we have, since as we have decided to examine this matter, we have the view that during that period, she may be allowed to remain on bail. However, subject to furnishing a bail bond rupees so and so, huh? Baki. Mobile number, you have mobile number, do you have
My
mobile?
lord, I will provide, my.
You provide, no,
My-
don't.
My lord, SP Shipsagar, my.
Provide, huh? Give a provide, yes, number, mobile number, huh?
Yes, my.
Lordship, they can
Yes,
put
please,
it
sir.
in the petition only when they file the petition, the petitioner's name along with the mobile number, because that lordship has
Correct.
made it mandatory now.
Yes, it is important.
Yes.
Because see, mobile number,
Yes,
Is-
my lord, I will communicate.
okay. They will
Submit
make it
all
a
to-
condition, huh?
Yes, my.
Condition that if you don't provide mobile number,
My lord.
Bail will not be
Ah.
granted.
okay, yes, next,
Yes,
Item number 7.
obliged.
Rahul, yes,
If you not only that.
what is wrong with that?
Lordship, I have exhibited all the documents, Lordship, but regarding name, Lordship, Rahul Amir and my name, all the documents is Rahul Amin, Lordship.
Huh? All the documents show
Rahul Amin, Lordship.
Rahul, and you are who?
I am Rahul Amin, Lordship.
You are in the document, it is shown as?
Rahul Amin.
Okay.
And Lordship,
No, then what is the problem? Why didn't the tribunal believe you? You are Rahul
I'm Rahul, Lordship.
and the
Notice
document
issued
also
is
the Rahul. Huh? Raful. Huh?
Amir, Rahul Amir.
Amir. And you are
I'm Rahul Amin, Lordship.
Amin.
Lordship. And I have exhibited all the documents, Lordship, regarding the
But father, same father.
Lordship.
Huh?
Lordship.
Village also same. Okay. Okay, then we'll examine. Maybe this.
The complete difference of names, the.
No, he said he's Raful. Amin.
Amin.
And they have shown Amir.
Amir. Rahul Amir.
Amir,
You
Amir.
have so many names. You are Raful Amin, you are Raful Islam, you are.
Rahul Amir. But
What is
I'm
your
Rahul Amin.
actual, what is your correct name?
Rahul Amin.
Rahul Amir.
Amin.
Amin. You are Rahul Amin. And they have described you as a Raful Amir.
Yes, Lord. Yeah. Total is of 60.
Lordship may examine the matter.
You are in jail. You are in
No,
jail.
Lordship.
Notice record interim. Yes, next.
Obliged to.
Item number 8.
Jonavali. Yes.
May I, pray your lordship, despite furnishing of all the 11 documents,
Yes.
lordship, which prove my grandfather, my father, and myself, my son, learned tribunal has misappreciated the document, both oral and documentary, my lord. We are outside. Lordship.
Opinion is of 18, Lordship.
18.
Lordship, I am a heart patient, Lordship, petitioner number 1. I was in hospital for last several years. I have described to condone the, I have explained
Heart
it in
patient. You
paragraph
have to
20.
take care of yourself now, huh? With this.
Lordship, COVID also in the
It
meantime.
also.
For last.
Take care of your health. Okay. Notice record interim. Yes, next.
Item 9.
Afsar Ali. What is the problem? Tell us.
Lordship, I have been declared as a foreigner.
Uh,
Though I am from Pokrajhar, I went to Jorhat as a.
But what is the document to show that you
Your
are
Lordship,
Indian?
my father has been declared Indian, Your Lordship.
Father has been
Yes,
declared.
yes,
Did he
Your
come?
Your Lordship, that is the problem, Your Lordship. I have explained it on para 16.
Uh-huh.
I am in detention now, Your Lordship.
Uh,
My father came from Gosaigaon to Jorhat 2 to 3 occasions. But the Learned Foreigners Tribunal is to adjourn the matter for.
why when the father is coming, why
Your
are you
Lordship,
joining?
that's, he's an old man, Your Lordship, nearly about 75, 80, Your Lordship. He cannot come from Gosaigaon to,
Okay, Liko, notice record.
Your
In the
Lordship.
interim, since the period has been since we are having satisfied with the submission advance that his father was not given the opportunity to depose in his favor, we'll examine the matter. In the meantime, the petitioner who has been in detention may be released on bail. Same mobile number,
Your Lordship.
you
My
provide,
petition-
not your
petition.
petitioner.
Yes, Your Lordship.
His personal, not his friend.
Your Lordship.
If he doesn't have, you apply.
Lordship.
Fresh one, it should be in your name.
Lordship can even
Yes.
ask for the Aadhaar number because that will give all details.
Okay, very
I
well.
think Aadhaar is more
Very well.
authenticated, Lordship.
Your Lordship.
Every person has a Aadhaar today and it's linked to the mobile.
But then the SP can't bring up the Aadhaar
Your
number,
Lordship,
na?
everyone doesn't have the Aadhaar card, Your Lordship. There is a case pending in the Supreme Court, Your Lordship.
Okay, very well. At least give the phone number at least. You immediately apply for a phone number in your name.
No, Lordship, I think they must be having some communication number. It is not that.
You
it's not there.
give your number. If you don't have a number, we apply for a number, immediately they will give you. Jio, Airtel, there, you waiting for customers.
Your Lordship.
Immediately 24 hours they will give you.
Lordship.
You apply that, give the number to the police.
Lordship.
Next.
Item number 10.
Shukur Ali.
Yes, my lord. In this case, my lord, the petitioner's name appear in the sale deed 1969.
69.
Yes, my lord.
But you came 66.
Yes, my after 60, after 71, as per judgment, my lord. Declare foreigner.
But you came
and
after
married
66.
71.
But you came after 66.
No, my lord.
You
No,
never came, you remain
no,
here.
my lord. In 1969, his name appear in the sale deed.
But before that, you were not there.
Before that, I don't know, my
Before that, he was in Bangladesh.
lord.
That's what the tribunal says. How do you say you are an Indian? They say, show us some more documents.
Yes, my lord. One sale deed, my lord, page 28.
Please,
28.
28.
Yes. A particular, my lord, extra
Sale deed.
translated, my lord.
Which year you purchased?
Yes, 6/1/1969.
1969.
Yes. Page 27, my lord, in English parchment. 6/1/1969.
66, page 53. What is this 66? Page 53? What is page 53? Oh, then what is 9? Your parent, what is your parent?
Document needs to be examined, Lordship.
Voter list from 1966.
66 in the name of father, my lord.
Father, you say that, no?
Page
You are
18.
born to your father.
Yes.
Your father was already there in India.
Yes, yes, yeah. Suppose my lord, father goes, my mother goes, he is Indian, my lord. As per voter, as per sale deed, my lord. His
Okay, then-
existence prior to
Your
70.
father, huh?
Examine the matter, Lordship.
Okay. Notice record interim, yes.
Obliged.
Item number 11.
Jasimuddin, yes,
In this case, Lordship, earlier he was declared Indian law.
Indian.
Subsequently, he same name and
He has
same
been submitted the present proceeding hit by principal res judicata.
name and address.
Hold
was
for the
same.
reports, interim, yes.
Obligement.
Item number 12.
Halal. Yes, Halaluddin,
May I please, your lordship, the impugn order is at page number 63.
what is the
your lordship.
problem?
So, lordship, my father's name has been enlisted in voter list of 1966, your lordship. And thereafter I have been considered as not to be a foreigner, your
How do you say he's your father?
Your lordship, here I have annexed the Gabuda certificate, your lordship.
Was he examined?
No, your lordship,
Who were examined?
my elder brother, your lordship.
Elder brother?
Yes, your
Your
lordship.
own elder brother?
Yes, your lordship.
Yes, notice record interim, yes.
Oblige, your lordship.
Item number 13.
Samir,
Yes, my lord. In this case, my lord, school headmaster is examined, my lord, as DW3, my lord. And shall it also proved by the Mondal Mallet.
Yes.
Examine. the-
Notice recording. Yes.
Item 14.
Noor Jahan.
My lord. Now this unfortunate woman currently languishing in Jorhat transit camp, my lord. My lord, she submitted a Gaubura certificate. My lord, I would like to take you through page 40 of the impugned order.
Yes.
It says the opposite party, namely Musammat Nurjahan Nessa, may be kept in detention so long as
Space.
40, my lord.
40.
My lord. My lord.
The reference answer affirmative. German Musammat may be kept in detention so long as she is not deported to her country of origin.
There is a government notification, my lord, which was based on the advice of Judicial Department, which is the last annexure, page 62, my lord. Page 6, last annexure, my lord.
Yes.
It says, my lord, the first point noted that consequential order for deletion of the names from the voter list, arrest and detention of the declared foreigner passed. This may not be necessary. Now, my lord, this petitioner was arrested on the day the impugned order was passed. Based on this observation, my lord. My lord, that detention by itself is against this order of the government.
Otherwise, you are Indian.
My lord, that is my claim. I am an Indian citizen, my lord.
How do you say you are Indian?
My lord, there is a Gaubura certificate, my lord, which is at page number 53, my lord. Page number 53.
Yes.
So this
Was he examined?
My lord, Gaubura was not examined, but this was not the question raised by the tribunal also, my lord. The tribunal, my lord, I would like to take you through page number 36, my lord, where this exhibited, my lord, and it was dismissed. Can I take you through page 36, my lord?
Yes.
It says, secondly, under section 164 of the Assam Land Revenue Regulation as amended, the government Gaubura, who is the appropriate of the, who is the appointee of the concerned deputy commissioner of the district, has not been vested.
Apart from this, any other document?
My lord, this is the unfortunate moment. This is the only document I submitted, my lord. And there is nothing called 164, section 164. There's an instruction, my lord.
Oh, did you say that he is my father, she is my mother, she is my son, so I know this place, I haven't born up. Anything you said in the tribunal? You
My
didn't
lord,
say
my lord.
anything.
The petitioner appeared before the tribunal and she made her case, my lord.
What is that? Show us that.
My lord, I will take it for the page number 59, my lord. My lord.
My name Noor Jahan Khatun.
Yes, my lord. I am an
Born in
illiterate person.
Barkalia, Gaon. I'm illiterate. I'm not aware of name. You are not aware the names of great. What about your father? You mentioned. You
Yes,
have not mentioned your father's name.
my lord, she is the only child. No, it is mentioned, my lord. The
Where?
name of my father is Abdul Mannan. The last line, my lord.
Okay. The name of my grandfather is late Sohruddin.
My lord.
Mother, great mother. Oh, he remembers. She remembers at least.
Yes, my lord.
And they are from where? They're from the same village.
Yes, yes,
Kali Dinga.
yes, my lord.
Okay.
Currently detained and released, my lord. That is my humble submission.
Okay, they have been submitted contrary to the direction of the government not to pass any order for detention as contained in the government
Lordship, we've
communication
already
dated.
Spoken to the member, Lordship had asked us to speak to him because he had passed few judgments like this and he has been
Okay.
told not to
Okay.
do it.
But now, anyway, in terms of government communication dated 4/9/2021, the tribunal had still passed order for detention. It has been submitted as such an order is accordingly expressi not permissible. BJP having gone through the pleadings, we have the view that while issue that the in the uska pehle notice issue notice record in the meantime during the pendency of this petition, the petitioner who is present, she is in detention.
My lord, Jorhat transit camp.
Who is presently detained in the Jorhat transit camp in terms of the impugned orders so may be released on bail subject to furnishing a bail bond of rupees. Mobile phone.
My lord, my lord.
Mobile phone. Sorry.
Deeply obliged.
Item number 15.
Makadis.
Please,
Yes,
Lordships.
Makadis.
Lordship, it's a contested matter. Lordship, final order is at page number.
What is wrong with the order?
Lordship, I have appeared, my younger brother appeared, and Gambura had appeared in this case.
Gambura also appeared.
Yes,
What did he say, Gambura?
Gambura said that I have issued this residential certificate and I know he knows me. Lordship, moreover, in my written statement, I have stated clearly that my father died prior to 1966. Lordship, page 69, para
And the
5.
Gambura said he knows your father.
Yes, Lordship.
Huh? Gambura says.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Notice record interim.
Much of.
Item number 16.
Rita Ghosh.
In this case, my elder brother was examined, my lord.
Younger
His
brother.
name is in the
Huh?
NRC. My
Sorry?
elder brother, whose name is in the NRC, was examined to prove the link between.
Elder brother.
Yes.
Elder brother came.
Yes.
Yes. Notice record interim.
Apply.
Supplementary list, item 31 for motion.
Bulbul Saikia. Bulbul. Who is Bulbul Saikia? State Bank of India. Known appears next week. Yes, 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 yes. What do you want in this case? State Bank, Bulbul.
Lordship, may
You have
kindly-
taken some loan.
Lordship,
Then what happened? You can't pay. How much you took?
Lordship, kindly come to the page number 21.
21.
21.
Yes,
This is the one-time settlement,
yes.
Lordship, on my lord 31st January 2022.
Hmm.
As per the settlement,
Hmm.
I have paid 10%, 4 lakh something.
Hmm.
Thereafter, I'm become failed.
Then thereafter,
I'm become default.
you begin default.
Default.
Then,
Thereafter, they filed an, thereafter, my lord recover, let's come to the page number 23. The
you
position-
want, tell us what do you want?
I want, my lord, as already one-time settlement order 31/1/2022,
Mhm.
we have paid some amount.
Hmm.
That's why I pray for to continue the state, to extend the state settlement order. And I'm ready to pay, my lord, another 5 lakhs rupees by Monday and maybe extended till 31st March.
Okay, petitioner submitted, she is willing to pay 5, she or he? He is a bulbul.
He.
Bulbul is a male.
He,
Okay.
my lord.
He, okay. Sometimes name can be confusing. Bulbul is Bulbul sings, no? The bird which sings, no? Bulbul. In Hindi is Striling. Bulbul. Submits that the petitioner willing to pay, though the petitioner defaulted to make payment in terms of the one-time settlement agreed upon
Order.
because
that will
of
be mentioned.
because of financial hardship. Petitioner is willing to continue payment in terms of the said OTS and submits that he will deposit 5 lakhs to the bank. Huh?
Monday.
Monday.
And for other.
Let the 5 lakhs be deposited Monday, the matter will be listed on Tuesday
Also.
with the proof. Thereafter, this court will pass appropriate orders. Till then, till Monday, till Tuesday, no coercive action be taken. Yeah? Pay 5 lakhs, bring the receipt.
I'm on that.
Daily list for admission, item 19.
Rupjan.
Yes, my.
Rupjan.
Yes, my lord.
What to do? Elsewhere is there to notice.
Receipt, my
Yes, till the
lord.
record has been issued, the matter will be listed for hearing. Yes, next.
Item number 20.
20, same order.
Lordship, in here, only on the ground of discrepancies of as your lordship, the petitioner has been declared for.
Was there only on the ground
Yes,
discrepancy?
only on that, your lordship.
Only on the ground discrepancy.
Yes, your lordship.
Examine the matter.
Page 28 can return your lordship. Because in the year, in the voter list of 1966, the grandmother age was found different with the paternal uncle of the petitioner, your lordship. Only this much, your lordship. The ground. Page 20.
We'll examine that. Okay. You are in interim, no?
Interim.
Yes, yes.
Item 21.
Nepal. Nepal
Yes,
Mazumdar.
lordship. Elsewhere has come, lordship, fixed fee. for
Nepal
hearing.
Mazumdar.
Yes, lordship.
There was also Nepal Das. Nepal is very, very popular. Eh? We
Nepal
didn't
is
know.
popular, lordship.
Nepal is popular.
Nepal is popular, lordship.
You like the Nepal, huh? Near, you stay near Nepal
It's our
country.
neighboring country also.
Nepal,
Lordship.
no?
Lordship, in this case, only problem is that, Lordship, my brother, own brother declared as an Indian, Lordship. Even then, this petitioner has been declared as a foreigner, Lordship.
Maybe you are born in Bangladesh.
That is not there. My voter list, Lordship, my
Okay,
name is
we'll
there,
examine.
Lordship. My father came before, Lordship, that 71, Lordship,
From where?
from Bangladesh, Lordship. It's admitted in written statement, Lordship.
Before 71,
Yes,
66
Lordship.
to 71,
66, 71,
that
that
period.
Lordship, voter, my father's name appeared in the voter list, Lordship, 71, 77.
If that is so, they are foreigners, they are admitting, let them register themselves. Where they will go?
No, Lordship, this petitioner is not a foreigner, Lordship. How can it be foreigner, Lordship? Father's name is already there, Lordship.
But you
one
say
of
that
the-
your father came during that period.
He has come, Lordship, 61. His name registered on, the first time they appeared in 1971, Lordship.
Okay, we'll examine.
Yes, Lordship. Highly obliged.
Since the report have been received. that will- Yes, next.
Item number 22.
Uma Mollik,
Discrepancy in father's name, Lordship.
that's all.
That's
Discrepancy is father's
Father's
name.
name.
That
Ukadev Sharma.
means you are not a daughter of that your father. That-
There is uncontroverted evidence, nothing in cross-examination, and I will rely upon Sirajul Haq also.
Notice, since the records have been received, matter will be listed for hearing. Yes, next.
Item 23.
Abdul Aziz,
Yes, Lordship.
Abdul
Elsewhere
Aziz.
there, Lordship.
you have read Passage to India. Huh? You haven't read Passage to India. Huh? Passage to India. No? There is a character called Abdul. Abdul Aziz. You are not that one. Okay.
No, Lordship.
That's, since the records have been received, the matter will be. Yes, next.
Much of-
Item 24.
LCR received, my lord.
Nurul Huk.
Yes, my lord.
Will
No,
fit
this
for
may-
hearing?
Yes, madam. My lord, this matter may come up along with WPC
This along
2287
with
of
so and so number
this elder brother.
for hearing. Yes. Yes, next.
Item number 25.
Nashida Begum. Nashida Begum, where is Begum? Since the records have been received, the appeals for hearing.
Item 26.
Same order.
Item 27.
Yatan Nessa, why is so thick ball? Huh?
Yes. 3 round of litigation, Lordship. This is the 3rd round of litigation.
Third round.
Yes, Lordship. And here she prayed for DNA test before the tribunal. Tribunal rejected. Even she filed petition for proving her documents that was
Burma,
rejected.
this country is so beautiful. They still want to stay here in spite of
So much.
declared twice. You take care, let us see. We'll
My
hear.
lord, and in fact, father has adduced evidence as DW1, DW2, mother has adduced evidence as
You are all
DW.
disbelief.
All
On what
disbelief.
ground? On what ground?
Because my father's name appeared in the voters list of 66, 70 and continuously at present also he is alive, he is casting his vote. Ground is that there is discrepancy, Tata Mia. His name is Tara Mia. In 66 and 70, it's written as Tata Mia. So that has been clearly explained in written statement as well as in the evidence lodge.
Okay, we'll hear you.
My lord, my humble prayer before lordship will be if a date is fixed.
You are of, Acha, you have been, this is the third round.
Yes, lordship.
And was the first,
Agony.
what was the first time you filed?
First round,
petition?
and moreover, there is no grounds also to, because entire inquiry report is blank, and even the inquiry officer's assessment is that I am Assamese, and 15, 16 is blank. That plea is also taken in the written statement as well as in the evidence. So my humble prayer, and first time it was ex parte, not ex parte because opinion was passed, time was not granted. And a date was fixed to appear before on 28. On 28. Second round, then 28, she did not reach at 10:30 because it's in Kamrup Metro. And she has to come from Kamrup Rural. She is a widow, mother of 4, 5 children. So she has to prepare her food coming from an interior village, walking 6, 7 kilometers, and thereafter getting vehicle and reaching this place, Kamrup Metro Ulubari. So she failed to reach by 10:30. So they did not entertain her written statement. Then the second round of litigation comes in, where this honorable court was pleased to remand back, and then she was allowed to file written statement. So she appeared, or thereafter she appeared, and she filed her written statement, adduced evidence of her aged father, mother, brother, 2 neighbors to prove her citizenship. Still, she is declared as a, and although she prayed for DNA test, he was even because DNA on her own.
And father
body-
came also.
Yes, father reduced as DW2.
But the father was shown as Tatamia in the other.
66 and 70, and that clarification was given. Minor discrimination, I will rely upon Sirajul Haq, Mathur Rahman.
And what about mother also came?
Mother came.
How old
Both-
are they? Father and mother?
Father is, father. DW2 is 86 years old. DW3 is 68 years old.
See, Verma, see, it is all people coming. Do you think that they will claim anybody as stranger as can I say that you please you appear in the court as my father? Nobody will come. It's not an inheritance of property. If he is that, okay then. Because human beings are human beings, we are greedy, basically. Essentially, we are greedy people. Those who are selfish, selfless, they are less. Most of us are greedy. If money is dangled in front of us, we get tempted. Oh, you will be property. But then why should these old people come and say, she's my daughter? Why should they take all the trouble in life? They should be enjoying their life in their own house. And whether this in the question was any question that no, you are a fabricated father,
No, that
manufactured father, not natural.
for that reason also she herself is ready to for DNA
No,
test. She prayed also.
You conduct DNA test. You conduct DNA test.
Yes, my prayer was that was rejected.
You conduct DNA test. That will be safest. If you
Yes.
don't believe that they are not father, then you conduct a DNA test. Then
Prayer was there.
she's willing also. How much it costs to conduct DNA test?
Page 224.
How much is the cost for conducting DNA test?
That I'm not aware,
You should
Lordship.
be also aware.
And because on her own volition, I had sent her for DNA test. It is not allowed. She told that there has to be, official said there has to be a court order. So we filed a petition, page 224.
You will conduct DNA test then.
And even we filed, she has inherited her land also from her father. Father has gifted. That Jamabandi is also we have exhibited. We had filed petition. Petition is at page 226 for proving the documents. That was also rejected. Only problem here. Gavura, we
What is the test you like to conduct on her to see that she is an Indian?
Lordship, let us go through the petition and Lordship will fix it up next week.
Next week, after week.
Because we need to have a discussion. on it.
No, please discuss on this. Discuss. Because she is volunteering. We are not passing in. But she is, I am ready to go for even Agni Pariksha.
Lordship, if, once it's allowed, it may become a precedent.
Everything, whatever we that is not concerned. We are only concerned what is the correct truth.
and
What is
even
the truth? What is the
and that also was left open, Lordship. I have argued in one of
There's
my
a lot
cases.
of hardships, I agree to that, but then this is the process, Lordship. This is the procedure which is going on for the last so many years.
But then if the father is there, mother is there, if you don't believe.
Government is also trying its best with the tribunals and all to sort out this matter, Lordship.
After 2 weeks then?
No.
No.
After Bihu December.
After Bihu?
No,
Yes,
Lordship.
Bihu, which Bihu?
Lordship, because Mr. Pying is on bed rest for some time. He's
What happened?
fractured his hand.
What happened? What happened?
He went playing tennis. He hurt himself badly, Lordship.
Tennis, which tennis? Table tennis or lawn tennis?
Lawn
What?
tennis.
Lawn tennis.
Until the captain is back, we will have to wait, Lordship.
So he's out of,
He's at home
he's,
on bed.
he's
Lordship.
ruled out. Then we can adjourn all these FT matters also maybe. All the FT matters after.
The agony what the
Huh?
clients are facing
Huh?
each day, the agony the clients are facing.
Is more than the actual fracture.
Yes, Lordship.
See, we don't know the pain. We can't measure. No, there is no instrument to measure the human being's pain. That's a problem. Otherwise, you could have just put it in a human being, how much you are paining. There's a measurement of pain. We can't measure that.
Yes,
That's the only problem. We can measure our heartbeats, our BP. For example, we have BP, whether you have sugar, it can be all measured. Human beings' pain, heart pain, very difficult to measure.
Yes, Lordship.
Either we accept or we don't accept. Whether you believe or don't believe. What to do, Arvind?
Unfortunate, Lordship, but we have to go with the process, Lordship. Procedure, Lordship will grant us some time.
Okay, if you don't do the DNA test, then will you appear instead of Payeng or somebody else?
I'll be there always, Lordship, but it depends what decision we take, Lordship. May fix it up
Suppose
after
we'll
one
keep
day.
this DNA testing on the side and consider this on merit.
Yes, Lordship.
Then still you want to wait for your captain.
Lordship may remand it back for fresh reconsideration. If the tribunal allows for DNA, she can go, Lordship.
Already rejected the prayer. And even they did not allow to call for my witnesses
Lordship,
to
this
prove
is-
my documents,
this
my
type of
Gambura
prayer has
certificate,
come up for the
my
first
panchayat
time.
certificate.
So we need
My
to,
Jama
Okay,
Patra.
okay, don't mention DNA test because then she is relying on Payeng.
not on time, even we'll have to take instructions from the government, Lordship. We need to take instructions from our department also on this. I can't just concede to this without any instructions.
No, she's not insisting DNA right now.
If it is her wish, whether she asks.
Right
she-
now.
Yes, and if she wants
All
to
merit-
remand back, we can do that, provided it doesn't comes back again, Lordship, in my.
The moment she insists DNA, you can say, okay, Payeng.
Yes, Lordship.
Lordship, it is like this. My friend has said that they wanted to go for a DNA. It has been rejected. Now they need a court's order. For that, we need the government's instruction. And if she wants a remand back on merit, Lordship may
Okay,
remand
take
back.
government's instruction. How long will it take?
Sometime, Lordship, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay. Ms. Ghosh,
Very
Planet.
new which has
No,
come
no
up
problem.
before
You
this
take an
court.
instruction, you discuss it over. No
Yes,
problem.
Lordship.
These are all issues. Yeah. Ms. Ghosh submits that in spite of all the evidences which have been adduced before the tribunal, including examination of her parents, if the tribunal does not believe her, she is even willing to undergo DNA test to prove the paternity of the projected parents. Paternity and maternity of the projected parents. In this regard, Ms. Verma submitted she may be allowed to take instructions as it would have serious, as would have consequences in proceedings pending before the tribunal. According to the list of matter after 2 weeks, did it? Right.
2012.
Next,
Item 28.
Rahim Ali.
Let it come for hearing, my.
Since the records have been issued, then let it be disturbed for hearing. Next,
For orders, item 29.
policy group. What
Yes,
is the
Lordship.
policy group?
Lordship, this matter pertains to the waterlogging problem in Dibrugarh, Lordship.
Dibrugarh.
Yes, and several orders have been passed in view of which an expert was appointed from IIT Guwahati, Mr. A.K. Sharma. He has given a detailed report, Lordships, which is at Annexure 8, and he has given some recommendations, which is at page 49. Lordships, according to that, progress is on. Yesterday, I took instructions and there is progress, but it is slow. Lordships, this IA was filed only for a constitution of a committee, which was done in another PIL number 63 of 2010 by the Guwahati High Court, that a committee of the residents of the place be constituted under the aegis of the DC. Then what happens is they can monitor the progress, Lordships. If there is any problem, they can take it to the deputy commissioner. So that
Then
is
what will happen to the elected members? They will
Lordship, they
become
may also be-
redundant.
They may also.
You cast your vote during the election, then you say, okay, we don't require, we'll do ourselves.
They're for monitoring the progress, Lordships. We have no problem whatsoever. We are at page 9, Lordships. We have prayed for the committee to be.
Any, yes, who is for the government? Huh?
I'm
Yes.
speaking for them also that progress is on, Lordships. They have been doing sufficient work.
Okay, yes, government, yes.
Yes, Your
Anything you
Lordship,
like
this
to
matter
say?
is looking after by some other government advocate, Your Lordship. Today,
Who is the government advocate?
yes, Your Lordship. That's the thing.
Oh, this matter is coming
And,
after what? After how
After
many?
COVID, Lordships, it had not been listed for a long time.
Oh, it is coming after 2 years,
19 years,
madam.
Lordships. Yes.
And these 2 years, there was no flooding in Dibrugarh.
There was, Lordships, but
Then?
because of the work being conducted,
So you
there
did not
are,
feel
it has
the,
been mitigated to some extent, but
okay. But then now there is no rain and suddenly
it
you,
is, Lordships knows that the best day of to clear a leaking roof is on a sunny day. So
Okay.
this is the time that can be taken advantage of
okay.
before the rain comes.
So madam, when can you, who will appear then? Will, next week we can put it up.
Yes, yes, Your Lordship.
Meanwhile, they may, Lordships, meanwhile, a status report may be given.
No, we'll take it up next week or somewhere you, who appears, who will appear?
The last occasion who appeared, I don't think any.
Even I don't remember the name, it's 2 years. back.
Earlier, Mr. Dhor,
Your Lordship, I
R.
can also
Dhor,
bring.
Lion Council respondent. Is he still the government council, Mr. R. Dhor?
Your Lordship, I can also bring, Your Lordship.
As you can be
Yes.
also, no? Then you take
Yes.
whatever instruction,
Status
whatever,
report.
huh?
Yes,
Status, huh? So that we
Yes.
can pass approve because
yes, Your Lordship.
as madam also rightly saying, if you don't pass appropriate order now,
Yes.
then once the rain starts,
Yes.
our order will become ineffective. Huh? So we should pass. Prevention is the best
Better than cure,
medicine, huh?
Lordships. Yes,
I mean,
Lordships.
cure, huh?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Stitch in time saves 9.
Absolutely, Lordships.
A little bit English I'm trying to recollect. Okay. So next week,
Absolutely.
madam?
After 2 weeks. Your
After
Lordship.
2 weeks.
Yes, Your Lordship.
The rain will come, Lordship.
But then after 2 weeks, rain may come, then what will happen? Huh?
Let it come on 9th, Your Lordship.
9.
Not 9th, 10th.
10th?
We have a matter fixed in court number 1, Lordships.
10th is Saturday.
10th is Saturday, madam, second Saturday.
On Monday, Lordships, next.
On
12,
Monday.
12.
Which
12.
Monday? Which Monday? 12 Monday, okay.
Yes, Lordships, 12.
12.
Deeply
Okay.
obliged.
Item number 30,
Item number?
30.
Julmot. What is this Julmot, Ali?
Yes, Lordship.
What is this IA for?
IA4 is for the original documents,
What original document?
whatever he has exhibited, because neighbor also has reduced evidence, his
No,
brother.
what do you want?
Voter ID, I have prayed
What
for
do you want? You want to,
original documents,
what
right?
original document? What do you want to do with the original document?
Because voter ID and all, my mother's voter ID.
You want to take it back?
Yes, Lordship.
Why you're returning? Give it back.
Because in the tribunal.
Over, no? It's over.
Yes,
Tribunal
over,
over.
declared foreigner and
Foreigner.
yes, and I have
Declare-
contested.
You have been declared foreigner.
Yes.
Then why do you need these documents?
My mother's document, my brother is declared Indian. His records are here and his voter ID card also is there. My neighbor has reduced evidence. His voter ID cards are there. So those original documents,
We thought that if you are a foreigner, why do you need all these
I'm
documents?
a foreigner. I'm a genuine Indian citizen.
But you have been declared a foreigner.
I'm been declared foreigner arbitrarily.
Okay.
So I have challenged that impugned order, Lordship. And
Okay,
my
whatever
mother has
document
reduced
you
evidence.
give it back. Okay, hard miss so and so Lane Council.
From the registry, Lordship, because records are here.
Lordship, if the documents are given.
Yes, it's here. Records are here. So from registry.
Yes, it has been submitted by Lane Council for the applicant Ms. D. Ghosh that the proceeding before the Lane Tribunal is already over and an adverse opinion has been given, which is a subject matter of challenge before this court in WPC number
2648.
264. However, as that original document submitted by the applicant relates to other members of the family who are Indians, and these documents will be needed by them. Accordingly, it has been prayed that these original documents may be released release, full stop, full stop. We couldn't allow this application, however, the certified copies of the said original documents will be retained. No.
Lordship, the documents are
Copies
all
of the
here.
document will be retained after being compared with the original by the registry.
All the documents are here with the registry, Lordship.
By the registry.
Registry will keep a set of the
Set of-
documents
yes.
and a
Yes.
list of the documents which is being given back because at the
Will,
time of
yes,
hearing,
release to the petitioner, to the applicant, after retaining copies of the same, after comparing with the originals. Yes.
and the list may be kept what documents have been given back. At the time
And-
of hearing, it may be required, Lordship.
It is also directed that if at the time of the final hearing, if the original, the petitioner also, applicant also will be, should produce the original records. At the time of final hearing, you produce it. Because we may require, we want to see.
Yes, Lordship.
Whether it is a manufactured, whether fabricated, only the original document we can see. We
Yes,
can
sir.
photocopy, we can't make out. Whether it is
Yes,
a
sir.
manufactured or not.
It will be compared by the registry.
Whatever it is, but he can't compare with the original. He has no locus standi. He just say, okay, the copy. Whether it is original, that is to be done by the court. And the original is fabricated or not, whether
Yes,
ink
sir.
is, because see, if you use today's ink in 20 years document, it can be easily found out.
Lordship, in the main writ petition.
And at a
it will
time,
be
see,
like
ball pen was also very rarely used. 60s, there was no ball pen,
Ink pen.
ink pen.
Yes,
Suppose if
Lordship.
you use
I-
ball pen
I-
1960,
Lordship.
that
And
is what-
this could easily be done by the
No,
larger tribunal, because tribunal, when we prayed for, they have not given us. Usual practice is
Oh,
they
that
have
is why
written-
you are challenging here that will pass
Yes,
on us
Lordship.
after hearing.
Lordship, in the main writ petition, this may be reflected that the original documents have been, because I will be disposed of.
Okay, I disposed of, keep a copy of this order in the main petition.
Deeply obliged.
Yes, then next,
Supplementary list for orders item 32 and 33.
Ambia Khatun.
Yes, my lord.
What is this I for?
I have my lord, correction of the order, my lord.
Why correction?
My lord, the supposed the petitioner appeared to the SP Golaghat Mandal, but it was written Jorhat Mandal, that part.
Yes.
Page 11, my lord.
Learning Council for the IA, and Mr. Learning also Learning Council. In this application, the petition is sought for a correction of the description of the SP border, the concerned SP border.
Yes, my lord.
In the order, it has been mentioned as SP border,
Jorhat Mandal.
Jorhat, though he comes under jurisdiction of SP border,
Golaghat Mandal.
Golaghat. And I said, which the aforesaid, since the aforesaid error has crept in, because the aforesaid misdescription, the petition applicant is not able to get the benefit of bail. According to hearing the parties and also parties, it is directed that it is ordered that in the order dated so passed by this court, the concerned SP border will be SP border Golaghat instead of
Jorhat.
SP border Jorhat
Jorhat.
instead of.
Yes,
Instead of. Petition stand disposed of. Petitioner applicant will appear before the SP border
Golaghat Mandal.
Golaghat.
Yes, my lord.
Golaghat within a period of 15 days from
15
today.
days, Lord.
And earlier terms and condition will remain the same. Earlier term condition passed by this court in order dated
16/11.
16/11,
2022.
will remain the same.
Second is the husband.
Huh?
Second is 32 is the husband.
Okay,
Same,
same,
my lord.
same order.
Hello, brother.
Daily sabar. और की ऐसे Oh, we have to come at 1 o'clock because of Mr.
Banik.
Banik.
Banik, Lordship.
We'll come at 1 o'clock because of Banik. Because obviously we can't sit here, no, 1.5 hours.
Or if it comes early also.
Or if he comes early also, we'll come early, no problem. And for me. Any other matter? No.
Hearing it.
Hearing list ki hearing list aise? Huh? No metaphysical hearing. Right. Oh, Friday. PP also not there.
No confidence.
May it please your lordship.
Production list, item 1 for orders.
In the meantime, we had the certified copy of the order. We given the photocopy of the order as well.
Let us see the order. What
Fine.
was- Appeal, you said appeal is not that number unlisted.
No, because in the morning hours, we did not have the certified copy. We had filed an interlocutory application paying for leave to move without the certified copy. We would have the printout copy as well. But by the time we had the certified copy, therefore we
Okay,
are presenting it.
but then it must have been numbered now, perhaps no.
It would be because we had filed the IA. For that.
But what is the order? Let us
Mine.
see. Paste.
No, it is, we have given a photocopy of that.
And photocopy.
Video. This is the order. Photocopy of the certified copy.
You are the vice chairman, Lanka Municipal Board. Hmm?
May I?
Please read from para 2.
The fact as projected in this petition is that the petitioner is the vice chairman of the Lanka Municipal Board, and he was issued a communication dated 29/11/2022 by the chairman, whereby he came to know that there was a requisition for holding a no confidence motion by 5 requisitionists. The requisition was made on 15/11/2022. The special meeting has been convened on 3/12/2022 at 2 p.m. at the office of the Lanka Municipal Board. The principal ground of challenge is that the procedure for removal of chairman and the vice chairman of a municipal board under the Assam Municipal Act 1956, hereinafter called the Act, have not been adhered to. Shri Banik, learned counsel for the petitioner, has drawn the attention of this court to the relevant sections of the Act. Section 28 deals with removal of the chairman and vice chairman. Section 28.
Yes. Yes.
Section 28 deals with the removal of chairman and vice chairman.
Yes.
Section 28(2) prescribes for such removal, but by not less than half of the whole number of commissioners to give their votes in a meeting specially convened for the purpose. Section 11 of the Act is with regard to the number of commissioners, which shall be between 10 and 13. It should be 30, 30. And in the instant case, so far as the Lanka Municipal Board is concerned, the admitted case is that there are 14 number of commissioners. By drawing the attention of this court to the notice dated 29/11/2022, the learned counsel for the petitioner has contended that though the jurisdictional members of the parliament and members of the legislative assembly are also the eligible voters, one of the members of the parliament have not been notified. The contention of the learned counsel is that his presence would make a lot of difference in the voting pattern, as a requirement under the law is to have at least half of the full number of the commissioners. The learned counsel claims that there are 6 commissioners on the side of the petitioner. He accordingly submits that there may be a situation of equal number of votes wherein a casting vote could make a difference. Srinath, senior government advocate, however, submits that the writ petition has been filed on mere speculation, as the test is on the actual number which would be decided on the date of fixed for such meeting. Shri Talukdar, learned counsel for respondent number 327, submits that in a democratic setting, the law gives a right to call for no confidence motion, which has been done strictly in accordance with the law. He further submits that there is no cause of action in the present writ petition. A bare perusal of section 28 of the Act would show that a resolution for no confidence to remove an elected chairman or vice chairman can be passed by not less than half of the whole numbers of commissioners in the meeting specially convened for the purpose. For any reference, the aforesaid section is quoted herein below. 28. Removal of chairman, vice chairman. 2. An elected chairman or vice chairman may be removed from his office by a resolution of the board, in favor of which not less than half of the whole number of commissioners shall have given their votes at a meeting specially convened for the purpose. May I read again?
So half. Minimum, once minimum half passes the vote, you are removed. Next.
The requirement of the said provision of law is to have not less than half of the whole numbers to vote in favor of the no confidence motion, and the said burden is wholly upon the requisitionists and the commissioners who are against the chairman or vice chairman and against whom the requisition has been made. Absence of any of the commissioners or persons who are eligible to vote and who may cast his vote in favor of the aggrieved chairman or vice chairman would not make a difference in such a situation. Though she running learned counsel for the petitioner may be right in contending that in a notice dated 29/11/2022, the name of the elected members of the parliament from the jurisdictional area is not mentioned. The mere fact that this writ petition is filed on a cause of action gives the impression that the fact of convening the meeting for no confidence motion on a specified date 3/1/3/12/2022 is known to all. The court is further of the opinion that merely because of the fact that the notice has not been addressed to the particular MP or MLA, he will not have the right to vote. May I read that once again? It's a very important line, slowly. This court is further of the opinion that merely because of the fact that the notice has not been addressed to the particular MP or MLA, he will not have the right to vote. It recognizes the right to vote. In other words, the act gives an avenue to the disgruntled commissioner to call for a no confidence motion against the chairman or the vice chairman. The test is that such no confidence motion has to be supported by not less than half of the whole number of commissioners. Therefore, it is only the votes in favor of no confidence which would be material to meet the requirement of not less than 1/3.
1/3?
That is an error because there are two sections. 46 says the quorum.
See,
Quorum is 1/3.
the
This is nothing to do with that.
total is 14.
Total is 14.
And how many have requisition?
5. It's correct.
Five.
3
Five.
required, 5 as requisition.
Okay.
Meeting convened within the time frame, no difficulty. We are on a core question whether notice
Let us see section 28.
very 28(2).
Municipal board, 28(2).
Assam Municipal Act and
An elected may be removed from his office by a resolution of board in favor of which not less than so and so shall have given the vote. Now you said that this MLA also, MP or MLA is there?
MP.
Huh? MP, MLA also?
Honorable Member of Parliament, number 10.
Show that. Where is it? They are members, ex officio. Where is it?
Page 22. of
Page
the
22.
No,
In the act. Where is it that the MP
Well,
also an ex officio
11.
member?
Section 11.
Section 11.
Amendment can say look on our
Section 11. Number of commissioners provided. Where is it? 11?
11(3).
3.
Now,
The
3 types
members of the
commission.
House of People and Legislative Assembly. Members of the House of People and Legislative Assembly of the State of Assam representing the constituencies which comprise fully or partially the majority shall be ex officio members of the board. So how many members are there? How many?
There are 11 elected members and 3 ex officio members.
Who are those ex officio members?
The ex officio members are
Where is it?
at page 30. Sri
Yes.
Ramkrishna Ghosh, Honorable MLA 91 Hojai LAC, Supriya Mishra 92 Lumding LAC, and Sri Pradyut Bordoloi, Honorable Member of Parliament, number
This is
10
from the
Nala
no-
constituency.
This is from the notice. This is from the notice.
In the notice, the
You
third
don't
person
have
is-
you don't have the order constituting this board.
We do not have the order, but it's not disputed fact. It's not disputed. The
MLA
notice
is
at page 30,
Ramakrishna Ghosh and
Supriya
Supriya
Mishra.
Mishra.
These two, along with Honorable Mr. Pradyut Bordoloi, is an MP. By virtue of being MP, becomes an ex officio member having a right to vote.
The members of the House of the People and the Legislative Assembly which comprise fully or partly shall be ex officio members of the board. Members of council registered as elector shall be is registered as elector with the. Okay. So according to you, notice has not given to this MP.
Now, test of prejudice. How does it affect me?
No.
I am to satisfy your lordship. Only on that count. May I, my lordship? My lord, first and foremost, yesterday when I was arguing the matter, as of now when I had made the mention, I was totally under a different opinion because I had read this act as your lordship had read section 28(2). My argument was on 28.2. The defense was on 28.2. Honorable Lordship also read 28.2 as it appears in the act. After I went back from there, I did some research to get something, and I could come to learn that there's an amendment to the act. Now it's not less than half, it's more than half. Now here is what they thought of earlier, we could not. I'll establish that case. This is the amendment. Not less than half. Every book would have not less than half. It's more than half now. And this is also there in the judgments of this honorable court. We have done that research.
Which is that amendment?
That amendment is serial number 2.
In the principal
Act.
act, in section 28, in section 2, for the words not less than, the words more than half shall be
I
substituted.
did not know that.
Therefore,
We also did not know that fairly.
so
Possible
therefore,
fingers also-
out of 14, that means more than half means 7 minimum.
More than half is 7 plus.
Okay,
8.
7 plus 8,
Eight.
yes, 8.
Now, let me place my, because honorable single judge also proceeded on the premise not less than. Amendments must not place to notice. I did not know, no one knew. And in the book also read it the wrong way. Even the latest print has the wrong thing. I am having the print of 23. It's 2023, 7th edition.
But amendment is of 2012.
2012 is not there in the book, Miller.
6th edition, Regional Law House,
It's not there.
published by
So
Qasim
we all-
Faridi, Mrs.
No blame
Fatima.
game. Everyone fell to them.
So it has misled you.
Everyone, Miller. I am not putting it, but to be fair.
Anyway, what is the?
Let
what
me
is-
lose the case. That's
Okay, very well.
Let
Then-
me lose the case.
So what is your point? Tell us.
Now, let us appreciate it or not less than, then I will come to more than.
No, why go for something which
All
is
right.
no more in
More than. I have
More
6
than.
on my side
6?
and they have 7 of theirs. Is 13. Now, if that man is left out for the reason I have inquired from my client that he has not signed the oath or affirmation as is required. Section 25 requires such ex officio member should sign the oath or affirmation. That can be done on a day, no difficulty. Now, if he's kept out because he has not signed the oath or affirmation, total number is 13. And 50%, more than 50% of 13 is 7. They reach that. No, they reach that. They knew the original chairman and all, they knew the amendment. It's not in the book. So 50% of 13 is 7. More than 7 is more than 50%. 6 on my side, 7 on their side, motion is carried out. Now, I am submitting. A man who has not sworn the oath or the affirmation has to be signed. My client has had a word with Mr. Bordolo and says that I'll be there, I can sign straight away, no difficulty. Now, how does it change the balance? Now it becomes 7 and 7. Although they have more than, now they cannot make the ratification because they need 8. They cannot have it. If gentleman comes and signs in my favor, they cannot have it. If they sign in his favor, maybe they have. On the floor test, it must be equal in a democratic setup. Because this amendment came in, honorable single judge, the lawyers as well, since the book, it was not there in the book, we all felt on different argument. Now, if there's a tie, what happens? Section 45 for a moment, 45B. I was submitting on the other way around, to be fair enough. A democratic meeting should not be stalled that way only, since a commissioner has not been put to notice. I can understand the thing. Let the commissioner be put to notice. Let the meeting be deferred by 10 days, 15 days. Let us have it fair enough. That's a fair submission, Milord.
Okay.
Let the man be put to notice. Let the meeting be deferred by 10 days, 15 days. That's all. My lordship is not audible, Milord.
You are making a solution. Leave it to us.
My lordship is not audible, Milord.
What is your submission?
My submission.
Legal submission, that we'll see. That is, you are proposing a solution.
My lord, I'm solution.
We'll see. No problem.
Now-
No, most welcome. But then what is your submission
My
first?
submission is that
Yeah.
an elected commissioner, a commissioner who's an ex officio member, has a right to vote. We have judgments to show that. The fact I agree and concede from my client's instructions that he has not, the affirmation on the oath has not been done, which can be done on the day of the meeting as well, which can be done. Now, to restrict the count to 13 is to their benefit because more than 50%, they have 7. The motion will be carried out. Once the man comes in, they need 8. It's a deciding factor which side he tilts. And is commissioner, an elected person, my lord, MP, by virtue of this amendment, comes in as an ex officio member, has a right to vote. One day he will sign the note, affirmation that 25 be married, he gets the thing. If that comes, it's a clinching factor. Now, if he's for the fact that he has not signed or affirmed, denied, all right, then 13 comes and they have it. More than 7 comes in. Therefore, let that man come. That's all I say.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Taluda, you are for whom?
Well, I am for the requisition.
No. We want to hear the government
Yes,
first. You are Badi Bibadi.
Right.
Government is the neutral. Huh?
Well,
Government.
I have disagreement in interpretation of the section 28. Kindly see section 28 too. But it speaks of an elected chairperson or vice chairperson may be removed from his office by resolution of the board in favor of which not less than it is now more than half
More than half.
of the whole number of commissioners. Well, it doesn't speak that member present and voting like that. There is no terms. It speaks about the whole number of commissioners, means it is 8. So the
Whole number of commissioners mean?
whole
8.
number of commissioners, whole number of commissioners is 14.
Huh?
Whole number of commissioners is 14.
14.
14.
14. What is that 14? That is what we want to see.
All-
Lordship, it's
Yeah,
a
what is that?
factor, 14.
Well, it is an admitted position that 3 ex officio and 11 elected members are there.
So 14.
In this 14.
Okay.
So the term whole number of commissioners has to be understood as whole. The
14.
The projection made by the
So
appellant
according
now,
to you,
Lordship,
so the whole number of commissioners in the present case, it is 14.
it is 14.
14.
Yes, then the half, more than half, it will be 8
8.
in any case.
In any case.
If somebody comes, if somebody doesn't come,
Uh,
that will not decide. Now the projection is made by the appellant in that manner that if 13% comes, then the more than half will be 7, and they
so according to what we have understood that,
Lordship,
according to the state,
Lordship.
whether notice given or not given, that we don't know.
No.
Whatever it is, given, no given, whether
No,
he is
in fact-
interested, not interested, but whatever it is, it must be more than half of the whole number. And according to whole number is 14. So whole number of commissioners is 14. Therefore, anybody to be successful
Lordship,
must have at least 8 votes.
8 votes.
Bas, that's all.
True, Malad. 11 under 11.
Then why are even
11.
he come, whether Mr. Bodole comes or not comes, you
No,
ask
in
him in the meantime, take
in
him for dinner and ask him to sign whatever, do whatever. That is,
Malad, that
we
aspect
can't
has been-
advise you. But then
that
you now
aspect-
assure that 8. There has to be 8.
Eight.
Not you are going ahead with the assumption that majority of the present.
No. Whole number. I'm only whole number, not present.
The whole number is
whole
what?
number is 14.
That is why he is a-
If 14,
May I
then
rephrase my
14 means 7. Half is 7. So more than half is 8.
May I rephrase my submission?
Therefore, if it is 8,
Present 13 only over.
Eight,
that is
unless
where
the commissioner who are in support switches side and gives vote to
I
the
am
other
not-
side,
what is happening? It is not that.
Confidence.
Confidence
is more than half. See, more than half.
more than half.
I'm placing that. Where my prejudice
Even
comes
whether assume that Bodolo doesn't come. He said, no, I don't want to do this. I am an MP. Should I get entangled with these commissioners? I am MP, member of the parliament, they are very high status. So I am not going to get involved in this petty politics. I not even vote also. Let them do their business. But then these commissioners, Mr. Talukdar's group, unless they have 7 people, 8 people, 8 people, they can't do anything.
The
So you
motion has to
can
be-
go and just, do whatever you want.
motion
You
has to be
go.
passed by 8.
uh,
And that aspect has been.
And
taken
you
care
say
of
that,
by
yes.
the learned
And you
people.
say that you have 6 in your pocket. Keep them.
my
So,
lord.
retain them. retain them, keep under your cloak.
Speculation.
Keep under your cloak.
For a moment, if I may.
You take to wherever you want, you Bombay, Calcutta, Delhi,
There
you
are
know,
six.
take
There
a
are six
chartered
on one
flight,
side.
whatever, you do one.
There are 6 on one side and 7 on the other side.
Yes.
The moment, and he has a right to be notified that.
Why you worried? Why you worried about somebody else right?
Because if 7.
Somebody right, he is a member of parliament, he knows his right better.
Section
He
45.
is not saying that, oh my God, what is this commissioner? What are you doing this without giving me notice? You are infringing my right. You are shouting on the sideways. Oh, this MP is not been given. Mr. MP is not he doesn't belong to the weaker section of the society who require a legal aid. He knows what he has
My
to
lordship,
do.
would my lord be pleased to take up section 45?
He
for a
knows his
moment?
own right.
Section
If
45.
if he in his wisdom thinks that I am not interested, what can we
Section
do?
45 for
We
a
can't say, Mr. MP, please come and sign.
Then my lord
Otherwise,
takes up section 45 for a moment.
Para 9 of the judgment, that aspect has been taken care of. Honorable Lanet single judge has said that even he had the knowledge, if he is eligible, he can come and go.
He is not a member until now. How can you blame this? No.
Would my lord be pleased to take up section 45 for a moment?
okay, section 45.
45.
Presence and voting are whole now.
45B.
45B, in case of equality of votes. Why you are worried?
My lord, there's a recount. There's a revoting. Casting vote is coming up, my lord. I may be safe by that.
Mr. The problem is that, see, the whole problem what realizing is that we are worried about this MP. And he's not bothered.
Lordship, if a ex-officio member, whosoever may be, is not notified by the official notice, that itself vitiates the entire proceeding. That
You
was,
challenge it, you challenge
my
it.
lord, therefore,
Tell
I
us this meeting is there. Huh?
notice after challenge, which was dismissed, my lord. Therefore, my
But there
submission.
may be some reason because they have not notified because he has not come.
Well,
He has not shown his face.
that official notification has to be the name was left out. Therefore, my submission was, my lord, defer it by 10 days and hold notify, come or not come. Well, 10 days would not make a
Or
difference.
notify.
Here. That's
Yes,
my
yes.
Mr. Bonik,
my lord.
just tell me.
Lordship,
There are three categories. One is the commissioners,
my lord.
second is the 2 MLAs, and third is the according to the member of parliament.
No.
Yes,
There are two
member of
categories only.
parliament
There are
is
two
not
categories.
notified.
Not notified.
Not notified. You are saying that he has not taken note. Then why should, what is the wrong in not issuing him a notice?
The reason is, at the
What
meeting.
is the wrong in the
Is
notice?
he made a party also?
No, we are not arranged in that part.
Oh, you must.
No, because I'm
You
challenging.
must either in your side as a co-petitioner
Or even
or
performer.
a proforma respondent
We
because
are-
he needs because he said
This is barring.
he may say, well, I am not interested in all this.
Such a
jhagda.
situation.
I am
What
a
we-
member of parliament. I don't have time.
What may emerge in a given day is that the requisition is to reach that thing, may not give notice in different case to many people, only to have their numbers. Many may not. know.
Is a fatal defect. So we'll say that, okay, you let him proceed, but since we cannot stall it, let us see. We can say we don't declare the result
Obliged,
on third,
Obliged,
third,
Obliged,
let it proceed.
obliged,
We'll
obliged,
proceed.
obliged. Deeply obliged.
The situation is, the requisition is, and they have the burden.
You proceed because because ultimately whether this member of parliament is, whether, see, we have also noted that he is not a party. We have a party. You argued out on Monday, no problem.
My lord,
Let
may
it be
I-
full scale.
may I, submit.
You continue your vote.
There are some facts, my lord. My learned friend, my lord, has not disclosed, my lord. In fact, he is aware. I don't know whether he is aware or not. My lord, already, my lord, that MP has been notified. Because, my lord,
Why is that notified?
yes, it is
Why is it?
notified.
Why is it?
It is notified, my lord.
Why is it?
And he has received also. I'll give it.
Oh, I see.
My lord, in fact, what has happened, section 25 says, unless he takes, my lord, oath,
Correct.
my lord, he cannot sit in the meeting. So therefore, my lord, another notice is sent to him, different notice.
When?
My lord, this is on 29. 29/11. He has
Yesterday it
received
was
it.
not there, stand me, lord.
He has received it.
Today it's
29.
coming.
29, so
Yes,
it has time.
Yes,
So
yes.
if we let him clear.
And your lordship will see the notice, everything is, may I read it, my lord? It is made clear. This is to inform him.
After this on third,
My lord.
if he doesn't come up, we can't compel him.
Yes. And
Neither can you.
no, no.
So he will proceed. So
Yes.
you proceed. On third, the matter will be listed again on third.
No,
You
third.
clarify everything. You are having.
Tomorrow the meeting is.
No, you proceed. You proceed.
Lordship.
You proceed. You proceed with the meeting. The matter will be listed on Monday. You clarify everything. Once Mr. Borole say, well, I'm not interested, I don't have this, these are all chota mota jhagra, I'm not interested. Fine. No matter anything.
If I
May
can point out
may I
You know-
complete one aspect of the matter.
But if he said, no, that is not correct, I should have been informed. What is this? I say I have done, so I have not given opportunity, though is not, whatever it is, let him say. Unless he says, you can't say on his behalf. You have not made him a party. There's a whole problem. You should have made him a pro forma respondent. At least. That's what, otherwise you are speaking on and on his behalf. We are not engaged by special meeting also.
Yes,
Yes.
it is stated in the.
So you are requested to take oath, and
Yes.
if he doesn't do it, then
Yes, well, and in fact, my lord will kindly see.
sir, you should have been, sitting with him whole rather than drafting this petition, no, on appeal. You should have asked him to, please go, please take it or immediately and vote for me. The matter ends there. You have not been, you do that.
But the meeting is scheduled tomorrow and it is,
Go ahead.
it is the burden on the
Correct.
part of the requisition.
Requisition is-
Let them prove it, my lord. If they have more than 8.
If, my lord, one person doesn't come, my lord, it is lost to us, not lost to him. Because, my lord, what is
So
needed
we
is
are
the
not stalling
majority.
the meeting. We are
Yes,
not
ma'am.
stalling the meeting.
Ultimately the figure is 8.
And since Modulo has been notified,
I am not aware of that.
oh, you give a copy, Mr.
Yesterday it was not put to,
Okay, now give.
yesterday it was not
Oh,
there.
yesterday was yesterday, today is
Today is
today.
coming up.
Now it's coming up. Things have changed. Now it
Whether
has become,
we have to
then,
get instruction on that.
then
I
it may
don't-
be infectious, I think, perhaps.
May not be,
Why?
may not be.
Why?
I do not know about this, but I've come to, yesterday it was not there. Today it is brought before the court.
No, it
Yesterday this time was not there.
was moved only say.
Moved. Yesterday, unlisted was.
So even the oral instruction was not, it was not even sent across to us.
Hours. My lord, yes, we have received.
I do not
now, my lord.
require the letter, even
this
the
is not
communication
a-
was not there.
this
Even
is
the
not-
submission was not
Why
being
it
made.
should be
It
given
is
to
of
him?
29, my lord.
Even the submission was not being made, my lord, on
Why
that.
it should be given to him? In fact, my lord, paragraph 9, the honorable court has taken care of the situation of the order, my lord.
See, Mr. Banik, this letter has changed entire, complex of the case. See, because he has been given notice, your friend said he has not been notified. That was the whole basis of your argument. Now it has been brought to our notice. Unless they say that Mr. Talukdar has brought a forged
Yes.
document, then there is a different issue.
Yeah.
Then
Who is the
low-
consequence,
My lord,
my
be
lord?
pleased to-
My lord.
This is-
your
I can
your
nullify it in
apprehension
one
was
shot.
that Mr. Bodola has not been at all
My
notified.
lordships, for a moment,
Now
the-
see
the-
page 30.
the last
Now this
arrow in the
also
quiver.
will part of page 30.
My
Will
lordship-
add BC.
My lordship-
Bodola.
my lordship, the last arrow in my quiver, page 30 of the writ appeal for a moment, page 30 for the writ appeal for a moment,
Yes, page 30.
page 30.
Yes,
May I read?
yes.
Only the first line. Number LMB 1/2022/831, page 30. Lordship has read that. madam.
Number.
Number LMB -1/2022/831, dated 29/11/2022. Down below, when the copy, the next page, the next page, number LMB 1/2022/832-833. How can the exact number come in the second communication? Manufactured, my lord. The exact thing is there. It cannot be there. They could not have done it, my lord.
See, all these factual things are there. We don't want to hold it also, but at the same time, even if a removal order is passed, you take a decision on Monday after hearing us.
Let the meeting help.
Let meeting.
Yeah, lordship.
And this
Meeting will
testimony,
proceed.
it may be kept a
Meeting
part
will-
of the
but
record.
it may not be given effect to without leave of the court.
Absolutely.
Till Monday. It will be placed on Monday.
And this may be kept
Monday.
as a part of the record.
Lordship will pass any order, but can I have a say, my lord?
Yes.
In fact, my lord, so far as the argument of the writ appellant is concerned, my lord, I respectfully submit it is fundamentally misconceived. Because what he is trying to submit, that the presence of the members, my lord, would make a difference. Had it been a case that, my lord, the majority is in respect of the presence, then yes, his argument holds water. But the section 28 makes it very clear that the my lord, majority of the total number of members.
So what we
Now,
can
let
say
us
is that,
assume-
no, what we can say that if there is a, if because of absence of this Bordoloi,
Yes, it makes no difference at all. Either, my lord, he is in his favor or it is, my lord, Bordello is in.
It makes a difference.
It will make.
6
no
on my side, 7 on their side,
I
it comes in 7-7 tie.
But the-
Tie is a recount, my lord.
Major-
Casting vote comes in.
My lord, he is not going to prove his majority. my lord.
Yes, we are.
No, no,
the
they-
burden
In,
is on
in,
us.
in
Very
fact, the
simple.
motion
We
is
cannot
going
make
to
it
be
complicated.
decided.
My lordships,
Where is your prayer of prayer in the writ petition?
my lord. Page 28, 27,
No convenience command to so.
27.
Petition dated. There is no copy has been furnished to writ petitioner.
There's a requisition,
Communication-
it was not finished to me, my lord. I do not know what they have taken against me,
Where is your prayer that it is responded?
my lord. The next one, B, the communication dated so and so, 29/11/2022. I've challenged that. My lord, today the thing is different. They've come up with this is absolutely manufactured, number one. And number two, if he comes in, it becomes 7-7, it's a tie. There's a recount, there's a casting vote coming in, my lord.
Issue number same.
How can they keep one man out and take a stand that I have to prove nothing, no one doing anything? It's a matter of routine voting.
My lord will see, if 8 members, my lord, is in his favor,
No, 6.
then.
6.
Suppose, let us assume 8 members is in his favor. Now, absence or presence of Bordello makes no difference. Number one. Now, let us assume, my lord, there is less than 8
Present and voted in the meeting.
in the meeting. My lord, absence or presence of one person, my lord, is not going to make any difference in, my lord, his respect. It will have a difference on the requisitionist, my lord. Because the burden is on us to have, my lord, the votes more than 50%.
They're deliberately keeping a man
The
out. They
Provision
cannot.
makes it
It's a
very
law.
clear. Am I clear, my lord?
Now, what is this 45B in case of
45
equality-
in case of elections.
in case of equality of votes on any question other than election? Yeah, other than election of
Other than
chairman,
election, it's not election, removal. Other than election, it's removal, it comes in.
other than election, vice chairman, the president,
Second, the casting vote.
if there is one, shall have a second or
This is the equation, my lord.
who,
6.
who have the casting vote?
Here,
The chairman.
you will see.
Huh?
14
The chairman
members.
will have, the chairperson would have the casting vote.
He will cast second time.
Second time, that's the law.
No, president.
Casting
the-
vote cannot have a
Casting
second
vote is,
time.
casting vote is a single vote held by them when there's a tie. There's a concept of casting
Can
vote.
you have a casting
The
vote?
president, my lord, the president.
Whenever there is a tie,
The notice indicates who will preside.
would have a casting vote, my lord, if there's a tie.
Kindly come to
They
page
cannot leave a
31.
man out.
Page 31. She will preside over the meeting.
In case of equal, now you are holding the post of
Vice
Vice
chair,
President.
Vice chair.
Vice Chair. In case of equality of votes on any question other than the election of chairman or vice chairman, the president,
My lord,
if
see,
there is anyone, shall have a second or casting vote,
my
shall
lord,
have a second
see, my
vote.
lord, here I'm pausing for a moment. In equality of votes, there has to be 7-7.
Yes,
There has to be 7-7. The moment there is 7, it is, my lord, resolution fails.
Fails.
Resolution fails, my lord.
It does not
This
fail.
argument is fundamentally fallacious. Resolution fails.
Then half.
Because the amendment has come by.
The argument is
If more
misconceived.
than half, then who is the question of equality?
That is what I'm trying to submit.
Okay,
There cannot be
because
any casting vote.
45 will not come.
Yes, there cannot be any
45B
casting vote,
will
my
not
lord.
be applicable
Yes,
here is
because you have already
taken.
failed.
His argument counter to that.
Ah.
it has to be more than 8.
Anyways,
It has been.
since 28B requires more than 7,
Yes.
more than 7, so 8 is required in this present case. Pause. To reach the 8 out of 14, the count has to be tested on the floor. Now, if Mr. Bordello comes in and it's 7-7 tie, it's a tussle between 28B and 28-2 and 45B.
Here must be.
Which way to go? Whether
There must
45B
be,
would
my
come
lord,
in,
more than
and the casting vote
There
comes
must be
in.
8.
Wouldn't have.
But this is to decide, it is not in the motion
There
state.
must be 8. Resolution failed.
Fails. 7
Failed. Amar goal. Amar goal.
Where is the goal? Casting of what?
ওই তার কোন আছে উপর 24
So it is your case also, Mr. Nath, that 45B in any event will not be applicable.
No,
Once we are recorded, then there is no apprehension.
If
Then
it
you
is
don't-
7, if it is 7, the motion fails. And,
Yes.
my lord,
But the large aspect of the
Malad,
matter,
I would-
this document is produced to the court, my lord.
Oh, that will be examined, that we can't, everything,
Let the
decide
meeting
everything.
without the final outcome, my lord.
Huh?
Let the meeting go ahead without the outcome, without the leave of the court, that much.
My lord, he has to make
At
a
least that much.
fundamental case, my lord. There is no case.
Otherwise, this document being shown to the court, absolutely on the face of it, my lord, is manufactured
Lordship may-
document. my lord.
Lordship may kindly appreciate.
On the
that
face
this
of
is
it,
not a
my lord.
Case of floor test.
State government might not have a say because it is between the commissioners.
But-
State government may not have a say. It's
No,
between the
why?
commissioners per se.
He
on
has
the
a
floor
say
test.
only about the law. What is the law?
Malad,
He may not have
Malad,
any
this
say,
is not a
anything.
floor test that the
But what is the
petitioner-
interpretation of law?
petitioner
That is what we have
is-
asked Mr.
Lordship,
Not to submit first. We want to know the law. What is the law?
Malad, this is not a case where the petitioner will prove his majority. In fact, this is a case where the requisitionist who has brought the no confidence, they have to show that the majority has lost the confidence. So the law provides that
Okay.
more than half.
Okay, and Mr.
Bargaining on that.
Banik, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, are also Mr. Nath, D. Nath, Learned Counsel, Learned Senior Government Advocate, as well as Mr. Talukdar for the respondents.
Yes.
Private respondents.
3, my lord, 2, 7.
This matter has been listed, unlisted
Production.
on the, on production. On the prayer of the Learned Counsel for the appellant. Stating that there is utmost urgency in the matter. Urgency matter in much as the learned single judge. On yesterday on 1/11, yesterday, no?
Yes.
1/11, 1/12/2022 had declined to had dismissed the writ petition challenging the requisition. What is what we have chosen?
Requisition was not served to me. We challenged the requisition as well as this communication. no less,
Requisition for holding a no confidence motion
As also.
dated 29.
No, that is 1511.
15/11, 15/11, 15/11.
1511 2022 and communication
And the communication dated
2911.
29/11/2022 on the ground that that the said had been done in clear violation of the statutory provisions under the Assam Municipal Act 1956. The matter pertains to the requisition for no requisition made by requisition of no confidence motion made by 5 commissioners in respect of Lanka Municipal Board. Board. According, it is the admitted position that the total number of commissioners in the Lanka Municipal Board, including the ex officio members, is 14. 14, including the member of the parliament as well as 2 members of legislative assembly. It is the case of the Mr. Banik submits that the communication dated 29/11/2022 would clearly show that notice had been given to all the members except the member of the parliament who is also ex officio member of the commission, and as such any requisition or any convening of a no confidence motion without notifying all the members of the board will be in violation of the statute, apart from denying an opportunity to a member to take part in such crucial meeting. To stop. It has been submitted that as per the act as amended, the no confidence motion can be carried out only if the vote carries more than half of the
Whole number of commissioners.
whole number of the commissioners as provided under section 28(2). Mr. Banik submits that from the communication dated 29/11 to 2022, it is clear that the member, a member of the parliament, a member of the parliament who is also ex officio member, who is an ex officio member, has not been notified, and as such, if there is an equality of votes as provided under section 45B, the president will have a second or casting vote. It is the case of Mr. Banik that there are as many as six councillors who are in his favor, and
7 on them.
remaining 7 on the side of the requisitionists. Under circumstances, if the said member of the parliament is not allowed to take part in the proceeding because of non-intimation of the meeting, that even if submits that if the said member of the parliament is given intimation as submitted by the respondent now in terms of a intimation dated 29/11/2022, that still will be a tie, in which event, and if the said member parliament casts his vote in favor of the petitioner, there will be a tie, in which event section 45B will be activated, which will enable the president of the board to cast his to have a second vote, vote to as a tiebreaker. That's the idea, no?
I have also submitted that this is the same issue number is given. It cannot be taken out of
the so-called requisition, so-called notice issued by the Lanka Municipal Board to the member of the parliament on 29/11/2020 is a fabricated document,
because
is clearly can be seen from the number recorded in the communication.
on the same also the meeting should be stalled. On such conduct also it should be stalled.
And as such, because of the aforesaid manipulation by the board, the meeting may be postponed for at least 10 days,
My lord.
so that in the meantime matter can be clarified. On the other hand, it has been submitted by Mr. Rane Councillor, Mr. Talukdar, said the question of the said letter intimation issued to the member of parliament being a fabricated document does not arise, in much as it was a genuine communication, and it is for the and the notice was not issued earlier to him because he had not taken the oath as ex officio member of the Lanka MB, but if he takes his oath as a member of the Lanka MB municipal board, he may take part in a special meeting, and as such, no prejudice will be caused to any of the person, including the said member of the parliament.
Oath is a requirement under section 25.
It has been submitted that unless a person unless an ex officio member takes oath under section 25 of the Act, he cannot take part in the proceeding of the board. Under circumstances, it has been submitted that that once the said member of the parliament has been notified and he is now aware of the proposed no conference meeting which is going to be held on 3rd of December 2022, it cannot be said that the proposed meeting suffers from any irregularity or illegality. Stop. Further, it has been submitted by Mr. Talukdar as well as by Mr. Dina, Learned Counsel for the state, Learned Senior Counsel for the state, that the question of application of section 45B of the Assam Municipal Act 1956 does not arise at all in the case of no confidence motion. As far as no confidence motion, as far as removal of chairman and vice chairman is concerned, it has been very clearly mentioned under section 2 that
28.
an elected 28(2) that an elected member or vice chairman may be removed from his office by a resolution of the board in favor of which more than half of the whole, more than half of the whole number of commissioners shall have given their votes at a meeting specially convened for the purpose. It has been submitted at a bar and also not disputed. The number of the board, number of the commissioners in Lanka Municipal Board is 14. In which event, in order to be successful in the no confidence motion, the requisitionists have to have minimum 8. Which 8 and once 8 is not, and the said number is not reached, the motion itself will defeated. And as such, the question of having any tie does not arise, so as to give any scope for application of section 45B of the Act. We have given our anxious consideration into rival contentions of the party. What we have noted in the very beginning is that the said member of the member parliament has not been made a party in the petition as well as before this proceeding before us, either as a co-petitioner or as a pro forma respondent. Inasmuch as the entire case is based on his alleged non-furnishing of notice to him, in which event, if the notice had not been furnished to him, it is his right which is going to be adversely affected. And if so, he is the only competent person who can raise this issue. But it appears that either he has not been informed or he perhaps is not interested in the proceeding. That is why he has not come before this court, nor he has been made a party in the proceeding. Be it as it may, in view of the subsequent notice issued by the Lanka Municipal Board to the member of the parliament, requesting him to take oath as an ex officio member of Lanka MB and also to take part in the special meeting as communicated on 29/11/2022, we have the view that any such irregularity, if there had been, stands rectified by the board. And it also enables the said members of the parliament to take part in the proceeding. Whether he actually takes oath and takes part, it is something which is within his wisdom, for which this court cannot issue any direction to him. Full stop. Having heard the learned counsel for the parties also, that we also the view that the question of invoking at any stage, in the question of application of section 45(2) of the Act at any stage, B, 45B does not arise in as much as if the motion does not carry a vote of more than 8 or more than 8. More than 8. 8 or more than 8. The said motion will automatically lapse. And as such, the question of any situation having a tie does not arise. And accordingly, we are also the view that under such circumstances, the applicability of section 45B will not arise. First of, in the facts of the under the facts and summary of the view that the communication issued by the Lanka Municipal Board on 29/11/2022 to the honorable member of parliament has changed the entire scenario. However, in view of the submission made by Mr. Bani, that this is a fraudulently prepared document, this aspect can be examined. However, we do not see any reason to put any restraint on the proposed vote of confidence, which is to be held on third. Full stop. Full stop. With the above observation, let the right that the matter be placed before this court again on Monday, Tuesday, whatever you want, whenever
Then
you
the
want.
finality of the outcome, you know.
No, that we are not saying, because see, now we have given our view.
Then
That will
practically, if I may just point out, I bow down to your Lordship's view. What Lordship has actually culminated from your Lordship's mouth is that dispute is there, the same number, although it is a manufactured one, but they can go ahead. That can be taken care of later. Instead of that, my lord, can the meeting be deferred by 10 days?
Why?
See, democracy, we are, so, we have our observation as above is purely prima facie in nature, not a final opinion, which can be final opinion, and the final opinion, and that this court may pass and will proceed to hear the matter after hearing all the parties by on completion of the pleadings. However, in view of the submission made by Mr. Banik, the matter may be placed again whenever you give, whenever.
But if the meeting is over, then I am out. It becomes infructuous.
Why do you say you are out?
It becomes
How do you
infructuous.
say? How is you out? Anyway, up to you. Now we'll list the matter again when?
6/12.
6/12.
Could it be a day later, not on 6th?
Okay,
7th?
then give a date. Any date you tell. You tell. Any date. You, whatever is convenient to you.
This document may be kept a part of the record.
Of course, the document,
think it's
the
25.
communication dated 29/11/22, which is placed before this court, intimating the honorable MP of the meeting. Agot ne jiman MP asne, right? Honorable MP, okay. Maybe is kept on record.
Around 12/12.